Oh, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope everybody is having an amazing April 10th, 2021. And there is some new information that has arisen on these Intel high-end gaming GPUs, the HPG DG2. They really need to work on their naming structure, but the YouTube channel over at Moore's Law is Dead. Gotta give huge credit where credit's due. They actually broke this news, and they were the ones that basically gave all the information. Obviously, you have to take it with a grain of salt. They did a really good job of covering, like, the graphics side of things. So I figured I'd want to talk about the mining side of things because that's what we're here for. I mean, we play video games, but we're here to mine. So let's go over on this article right here. WCCF Tech was reporting on it, but this was a leak that came from Moore's Law is Dead. So I'm going to get a YouTube link down below in the description for their channel. Please go give those guys some love and let them know where you came from. Awesome channel right there. They definitely are here to just bring the news to the people. They're not mining focused at all. They're just straight up about hardware. So yeah, the high-end XE HPG DG2 gaming's graphics card is pictured down below. The rumored specifications detailed also. 512 EUs on TSMC's 6 nanometer node will compete with NVIDIA's 3080 and AMD's RX 6800 XT. So if it'll keep up with those bad boys, this thing's got to be packing some serious power behind it. I don't think it's actually going to do as well on the mining side of things, and I'll get to that here in a second. So here's the first pictures of the high-end XE HPG DG2. It doesn't look very sexy. It doesn't look very appealing, but I imagine this is probably a pre-release cooler. This is just for testing and that kind of thing. I hope this is not going to be what it looks like, but at the end of the day, does it really matter what it looks like? If somebody had 3060 Ti's for $300, but they looked like they were made out of cardboard, would you still buy one? Yeah, you probably would. So yeah, looks, don't judge a book by its cover. Going further down, it's got a 270 watt 5 watt TDP, so she is power hungry. Not as much as like a 3090, but definitely in 3080 territory. It's supposed to stack up to the RTX 3080. We already talked about that. What I wanted to bring up to you guys, if you want to get all the breakdown and stuff, please go watch old Moore's Law is Dead down below. Link is going to be down below. But what I wanted to talk about is, where is it? Here it is. So it's got 4,096 cores, and it's got GDDR6, not GDDR6X, and it's on a 256-bit memory bus. So the memory bus in relation to a 3080, for example, we'll go ahead and bring it up. RTX 3080 specs for you ladies and gentlemen. The memory bus on the Intel graphics card is smaller with slower memory speed. So the 3080's got the GDDR6X, which is faster, and it's got a wider memory bus. And if you think about the bus, think about it like a highway, how many lanes it has. It's got more room to transfer more data back and forth, so it can operate at higher speeds and send more data back and forth. Just quick little rundown right there. So I don't think this card is, even if it was 3080 performance on a gaming side of things, I don't think we would see the 90 to 100 mega hash like we would on a 3080 mining Ethereum. It just doesn't have the memory interface or the memory bus, or also the type of memory to be able to do that. Now, does that mean it's going to be bad for mining? Absolutely not. 256-bit memory bus with GDDR6X, this could still be anywhere from a 40 to 65, maybe 70 mega hash card on Ethereum. So I still think there's a lot of potential for these graphics cards, especially on core driven algorithms. So your Raven coins, Conflux is even a little core based. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Oh, Grin, Beam, stuff like that. This should do well. This should actually do better. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. It's gonna have a 16 gigabyte version and an 8 gigabyte version. They both should ship with plenty of VRAM right off the gate. It's not like we're gonna have a shortage there. And these are some proposed lower end models. They don't really excite me as much because as soon as you come off of the top dog, it drops down to 192-bit memory bus, which definitely would hurt your ETH mining quite a bit as you go down. If we look up the GD or the regular 3060, where is it? Right there. The regular 3060 is on a 192-bit bus, and we can just barely get it to 50 mega hash. It does about 49 mega hash, whereas the 3060 Ti is on a 256-bit bus, and it'll do 60 to 63 mega hash. So you see the difference here, and these are both on GDDR6, the same kind of memory, just not 6x, which is what the 3080 has, and the 3080 has that bigger bus width to help it get to them big boy mega hashes. So yeah, that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Intel graphics cards. By the way, Intel, if you want to send me one, I will gladly make a video about it and show people mining on them. These things will be pre-sold before you even hit the ground running. Now, a lot of people were speculating that Intel is going to have a lot of availability on these graphics cards, being that they're built on a TSMC's 6 nanometer node means they're not going to be built in-house at Intel's foundry. They're going to be at TSMC's. So, yeah, they're just going to be fighting for allocation with everybody else, AMD, Nvidia, because that's who they're using too. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to see waves and waves of Intel GPUs flood the market. Now, if we do, that would be awesome. It would kind of disrupt the GPU market for sure, but I don't see that happening. So, with that being said, guys, I want to wish you guys a happy good night, and we will see you on the next one. There was something else, and I can't remember what it is. Well, I'll remember it next time, no doubt. Adios. Have a good night. Stay jelly. Why are you still here, bro?